Well, I wonder if you can do some kinds of simulations of different proteins or multi-protein systems going to war against each other. Like to try to figure out, reinforcement learning is used in AlphaZero, for example, to learn chess and Go, and
Mm-hmm.
that's using the self-play mechanism where the thing plays against itself
Sure.
and learns better and better.
Yeah.
Whether
Yeah.
you can, I wonder if you can simulate almost evolution in that way for primitive biological systems,
Sure.
have them in simulation fight each other, and then see what comes out. Like a super dangerous virus comes out, or a super like a Chuck Norris type of thing that defends against the super dangerous virus,
You
and
could.
it's all in
Absolutely.
simulation.
So an example would be we have all these variants of SARS-CoV-2 arising, right?
Yeah.
Which look to be selected by immune responses. But we know what amino acids are changing in the spike and how they block antibody bonding. You could simulate that. You
Mhm.
could say what is the antibody looking at? These are where antibodies bind on proteins are called epitopes, right?
Mhm.
You could map them all and change them in a simulation one by one, and go back and forth between the antibody and the virus. So all these evolution is what we call an arms race, right? The virus changes and then it evades the host, and then the host can change. The host takes longer to change, though. Unfortunately, it takes geological time, but it can, and then the virus can change, and it can go back and forth. And we can see evidence of this in genome sequences of both viruses and their hosts. And so you can take a protein in a host that is a receptor for multiple viruses, and you can see all the impacts of virus pressure on it. And you could simulate that for sure. And that's just one thing that you could do. You could simulate changes in, say, an enzyme that makes it resistant to a drug and predict all the drug resistance. But the problem is people like me, the experimental virologist, don't know how to do any of that. So we need to collaborate with people. I guess
With other humans.
we do that. We do that.
Okay.
But with people from a field that we're not used to, like I suppose people who would it be AI, I suppose?
Yeah, machine learning people.
Machine learning people. And you would say, look, this is the biological problem. Is there a way we can use your tools to attack it?
The problem is those people are antisocial introverts that that have a place like this and try to hide from other people in the world. Very
Yeah.
difficult to find in the wild.